So this is the final race of the morning before we have our lunch interval. It's race number 35, the heat of the Thames Challenge Cup. We have Auriol Kensington Rowing Club on the Berkshire station and Vesta Rowing Club on the Buckinghamshire station.
Both tideway clubs, so they'll have been training on the same patch of water. They'll know each other well.
One close to Hammersmith Bridge and one close to Putney, so not too far away.
A little bit of steering there from the Vesta crew coxswain just to keep the boat going straight as they come off the top of the island. She's moving a little bit to her right hand side. Oh, that was a bit of an airstroke there from the bowman in the Vesta crew just as they come into the booms. He's just possibly feeling a little bit frantic.
Frantic and a bit of wash. You know, that's another special thing about the regatta. The river isn't closed off. You see the boats on the side there going up and down. So as an athlete, you've got to deal with that wash coming from the side.
I think that's a giant inflatable duck in the background there. But hey, Vesta are now comfortably ahead in this heat of the Thames Challenge Cup.
So we've got clear water now with the crew on the opposite station from Auriol Kensington. Another great aerial shot there.
Take a look at the puddles of the crews. Can you see Auriol Kensington, their stroke man? His oar is going into the puddle made by the bowman, whereas by contrast, the Vesta crew have got clear water between one set of strokes and the next, probably around 2 to 3 feet. That's a very good indicator about how fast a crew is moving, is if they're chaining is when the stroke man puts his oar into the two-man's puddle. But Vesta is beyond chaining, so they're moving their boat faster. As we can see, they're leading the race.
See both crews heading up the track towards the centre of Henley. Just inching out, team to move away from the crew from Auriol Kensington.
There's still quite a lot of tension in that Vesta crew. You can see they haven't taken their rate down, which that's not a problem at all. But just looking at the shoulders of the athletes and the blade work, so the synchronicity of when they go into the water and the amount of splash they throw up, they are not looking like a relaxed crew.
But it's good to see both these crews back in this event. You know, once again, two crews trying to rebuild their program.
Yeah, I personally think that it's the important part of British rowing is club rowing, and club rowing is a massive commitment. So if you live and work in London, you can be commuting to the rowing club twice a day and trying to do a full-time job. So full credit to all of these men.
Just the commitment, you know, not just to the athletes, but the coaches, you know, support staff around them, you know, the coxes, you know, it must be really difficult for them to kind of, you know, constantly be motivating those athletes, you know, when it is tough in the winter.
And to row an 8, you've got to practice together. So even though you may be not always there, you often have to have a couple of spare men to sub in, find a substitute. I'm afraid that Auriol Kensington crew is looking a little bit depressed and downhearted now. They don't have a spring in their step anymore, and I'm afraid they know that they are being well beaten by the Vesta A crew.
Is there a particular boat class that you prefer competing in or rowing in, Rebecca? Is there?
I love a pair.
Pair, okay.
I don't do it very often. I spend more time in doubles these days, but nothing like a good pair. Mainly because it's so freaking difficult. It's really hard to make a boat go well in a pair, and I think I like that challenge.
So as Vesta come towards the end of the enclosures, as they're approaching the finish line, and you'll hear them as they cross. Pat the boat, job well done. Looking forward to tomorrow's racing for them, thinking about recovery, preparation for the next one, as we have Auriol Kensington crossing the line. So that was a win for Vesta Rowing Club in the heat of the Thames Cup.